Oh, I meant to talk about. I got in trouble on Twitter the other day. Not really in trouble, but you know, I was being silly. Um, so the original tweet was like, I can't believe Sony hasn't celebrated Bloodborne's 10th anniversary. And, you know, they clearly liked Bloodborne a lot. And my honest response to that is like, I can believe it because clearly Sony doesn't give a fuck about Bloodborne. Like, it's a game from 10 years ago. Like, you know, if they thought they could make more money off it, they would. But anyway, also the people who made it don't exist anymore. FromSoft only co-made Bloodborne. Japan Studios stopped existing like 7 years ago. Anyway, I quote tweeted that. I like, for context, I like saying inflammatory, obtuse shit for fun. And I feel like it's pretty obvious that it's a bit, but not everyone has that much social awareness. Because I've said gamers will act shocked when a game from a literal decade ago for a console that no one gave a fuck about isn't talked about anymore, or something like that. And, like, you know, a lot of fucking people bought the PS4. Like, that's obviously... What I said was obviously not true. And a lot of people like Bloodborne. Me included. For the record, I've beaten Bloodborne almost 30 times. Like, I got it to, like, New Game 20-something. So, you know, maybe I probably like Bloodborne more than the motherfucker talking about it. But, Bloodborne sucks? Shh, can't say that. Can't say that. Blue Sky will get very mad at you. But, I've never played it. I would say you should try it, but it's only for PS4, so, like, unless you've got a decrepit old PS4 laying around, it's okay. It's got good vibes. Gameplay-wise, it's, you know, play Elden Ring. Or Night Rain. Anywho, I deleted that tweet, like maybe 6 minutes after. Because I was like, it's not funnier than it is inflammatory. Like, I think it's funny, but it's not funnier than it is mean. So I was like, well, you know. And I deleted it. And then I fucking look at my feed. Motherfucking bro screenshotted it 4 minutes after posting it. With like 5 views on it. And was like, he screenshotted it and posted it and said, you have to hope that these people don't vote. Which is really fucking funny because A, I don't vote, and B, this Blue Sky motherfucker, we definitely are voting for the same person. Like 100%, I'm telling you, we both voted Kamala. This motherfucker doesn't know that we would vote for the same fucking person. What a dumbass. And then I was like, fuck! My inflammatory obtuse comments! No! And, this little mouse! I can't kill it. I think he's just graphics. I don't think he's real. Anyway, he tweeted some shit after that was like, I only post screenshots of stupid people's tweets instead of quote retweeting. That way you can see their stupidity forever. And to that I replied, I piss myself on the internet for fun. Like, that's like a large part of my internet presence. And then I was like, wait a minute, and was like, I screenshotted every instance of me saying that I love being stupid on the internet. I love when I'm seen as dumb on the internet, which was like 20 tweets. And then I just pasted them all in a chain and said, oh no! People will think I'm stupid on the internet because I don't fuck with Bloodborne. But I actually do. Or did, anyway. It's the end of my life! It was good. It made me laugh anyway. And Blue Sky people, he was, for the record, he wasn't on Blue Sky, but he had heavy Blue Sky energy. You know what I mean. He was like, you have to hope it's a bot. And I commented, I was like, hey man, thanks for using its pronouns. That is my preferred pronouns. I really appreciate it. And Blue Sky people are so easy to trip up because they can't help themselves. He was like, I try my best. Thank you very much. I try my best. I appreciate you. And I was like, that's right. That's right, you wanna be woke, motherfucker. You bend the knee to the person queerer than thou. That's right. Oh, fuck. As a straight cis male, I must bend the knee to the its pronoun user. That's right. Know your fucking place. I felt like a god, basically. I felt like a god. People who like Bloodborne should stop playing little kids games and start playing real media like Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That's what I'm saying. Peggle 2, Papa's Pizzeria. These are all real games. These are all games for adults. Five Nights at Freddy's 3! That peak adult gaming for adults. FNAF was never scary and never will be? Well, of course. It was made to jump scare little kids and Markiplier. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is the worst one as well. Remember last Halloween when we played a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's game on stream? And fucking... they were ass, man. But Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was the assest one. That drains our stamina fucking quick, dude. That's why I chose it? Thank you. Markiplier got me. Oh, and Markiplier got me. He did, man. He got that bag by going, whoa! What the fuck? Whenever fucking Freddy jumped out at him. It was as was the style at the time. Me personally, you wouldn't catch me doing that. You might catch me doing React Andy content one day, but I just can't be bothered. Like, what am I gonna do? Watch a fucking 12-hour Germa compilation? That's what I watch in my free time. That's me time. I can't watch it on stream. The only horror game that I've played all the way through is Outlast 1 and 2 and Trials. I was never fucking with... well, I just don't like horror games that much. I'm very easily frightened, and I don't particularly enjoy being frightened. But, like, more power to you if you do. It's chill. I love horror movies, though. I've seen a couple horror movies. I thought they were okay. I saw, Exorcist? The Exorcist, I think? I don't really remember much of it, to be honest. It was one of those watch it with your partner at the time who's really into it, and I just kind of zoned out. So I don't really remember much of it. Can't do horror games, horror movies are good. I feel like that's a pretty common opinion. I watched Supernatural. No, not Supernatural. American Horror Story. It was ass. That one I remember. Again, that was one where I was dating someone at the time who was like, oh my god, I love American Horror Story. I love horror movies. You want to watch horror movies together? And I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And I watched it, and I was like, this shit sucks. Dick. Do you want to watch John Carpenter's The Thing and Hereditary? I've heard those are good. I I would watch those for sure. American Horror Story sucked dick. And I don't remember The Exorcist, but I assume it was mid. I can't say that. I think that's like a real movie. I think people like that one. I watched it. I watched part of it. I don't know. I wasn't very engaged with it. I can't discuss what I was doing while watching it, but it wasn't paying attention to the film. But I've heard The Thing is great, and I've also heard Hereditary is great. So I would happily watch those. They're all smaller, but I played Labyrinthine. I don't know that one. Lethal Company. I guess Lethal Company is a horror game, technically. It's more friend slop, which I say friend slop affectionately. I think it's just a fun word to say. But it's more friend slop than that. Repo as well. Those are all friend slop games, though. Which, again, affectionate. I like friend slop is good. But, like, I feel like it's a different vibe. That's a comedy game wearing a shitty horror mask. Basically, I would word it more charitably than that. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Are we chill? We're not chill. I think we are chill. Oh. Thank God. I appreciate that guy because, if I were him and he were me, I would not be chill. I would not be chill. I would kill his ass. Woo. No, dude, I would have been, I would have fucking torn him open. So I appreciate that.